It's Cassandra, aka Natural Fit Mom, and I'm just getting off work, picking up my kids. We've got a busy day ahead of us, but I've been thinking about something all day, and I wanted to expand upon a post from earlier this morning. It was a selfie, of course, in which there's a timestamp that says like 3:50 something a.m. And I captioned that post with, some people see this as a sacrifice. I see it as an investment. And that's because sacrifice implies that you're giving up something. An investment implies that you are exchanging one thing of value for another. Usually that exchange being you get something greater in value in return. And that's kind of how I feel. I get a lot of questions and a lot of, feedback about my workouts and when I choose to work out. People really struggle with this for some reason, but I literally and sincerely just see it as being a investment in myself, and I value myself enough to make that investment, which leads me to this video and speaking to you, which is just how much do you value yourself in order to invest in yourself, right? There is the idea of, we need to understand, I guess, first the value of the thing itself, in this case the thing being you. How much do you value yourself? And then there's the idea or the understanding of how much do you want to, the quantity of what you want to invest. So let's just take this to a really easy example, which is stocks, right? I consider myself a high value stock. Let's take, like Apple for example. If you believe you're an Apple kind of stock, you see that as valuable, and right off the bat you're willing to invest in it, right? But if you don't see yourself as an Apple kind of stock, and I can't think of a lesser stock, but let's just pretend it's a lesser stock, you're not going to be as ready to invest in it. So first, how do you view yourself? Are you a high value stock, or do you view yourself as kind of a lower value stock? And then if you view yourself as a high value stock, how much are you willing to invest? So I get up at 3:30 in the morning, I hit the gym by 4, and some people would equate that to being like a lot of money. In analogy of stock, they would equate that to being a lot of money, hundreds if not thousands of dollars, right, that I'm willing to invest in that. And my whole thing is, well, yeah, it's Apple stock, of course I want to invest as much as I can because I'm going to get a crap load in return. Why wouldn't I do that? That's a no-brainer. But I get not everyone can start there, right? But when you're looking at a high value, again, let's say an Apple stock, why wouldn't you invest $10, $5, even pennies if you have them? Because it's Apple stock. You're going to get something in return. So even if it's not a lot to start with, that you're going to get something of more value in return. So why wouldn't you invest in that? And even if you do start small, you gain a profit, right? So you take that little bit and you reinvest it. And then next time you get more, you reinvest that. And you keep doing that to the point where you can get to, the big bucks or the big return on investment. So all of that is to say, if you're finding yourself uninspired, unmotivated, uninterested, I just ask you to give some thought to, how do you value yourself? Do you see yourself as a high value stock? And if you do, are you investing? Are you investing? So just give that some thought. I know, totally random thought on a Monday afternoon, but it's been running through my head all day and I thought I would share. So hopefully that reaches somebody out there. And if you get a chance, comment, DM me, inbox me, let me know what your thoughts are. And I will talk to you again soon. Say bye, Savannah.